Hi folks, Robert O'Brien from O'Brien Guitars and the Lutherie Academy, and welcome to the end of 2024. It's been a super busy year. Each year gets busier and busier here, and I have to write down and make notes of everything that happened during the year just so I can remember. And when I look at that, I think, my gosh, did I do all of that? Well, apparently I did. Here we go. 22 guitars were built here in my shop this year in private one-on-one classes. I did have two classes that had 2 people in it this year. And I keep the same schedule. We still build 2 guitars in a week. And the farthest student that came from all the way from Taiwan this year, he gets the prize. Him and his wife came all the way from Taiwan, so congratulations. You get the prize for that. We also had Trevor Gore, a good buddy of mine and friend, all the way over there in Sydney, Australia, came back to my shop and gave 3 three-day modal tuning master classes to 49 students who came in from all over the world, from as far away as Austria, Finland, Mexico, Argentina, Germany, and all over the United States. These are 3-day master classes. And people learn a lot about how to manipulate frequencies, measure frequencies, and do testing to see if they have a good guitar. Fantastic class if you ever get a chance to take that class. I also taught an inlay class and a French polish class at the Mark Adams School of Woodworking in Franklin, Indiana. I've been teaching there for about 6 or 7 years now, week-long classes and weekend classes. Those are becoming very popular. And my inlay class, we did it the traditional way. You cut the pearl by hand, inlay it by hand. That's been a very popular class. And there were some really, really nice projects coming out of that class this year. Next year, I will be teaching there with Jeff Jewett. More on that here in a minute. I also launched several new online courses on the Lutherie Academy. Making guitar dovetail joints with Canadian luthier Charles Tauber. Drafting instrument plans with CAD presented by Seattle luthier Kristen Young. Fantastic course if you want to learn how to use CAD. Gypsy Jazz guitar building with Canadian luthier Michael Whitney up there in Somerville, BC. Also, semi-hollow body electric guitar with Brazilian luthier João Casillas. All of those are fantastic courses. They're all in the Lutherie Academy. And by the way, all courses at the Lutherie Academy are 10% off until the end of the year. So don't delay. Go ahead and get the course if you're looking to elevate your Lutherie experience and your learning opportunities. Finally, I've been working with Skyscraper Guitars. Greg Porter lives here in Colorado. We have redesigned and improved upon my neck angle jig. And when LMI went out of business, I started getting a lot of emails about, hey, where do I get parts for this? Or, hey, can I purchase this somewhere? And the answer is now yes. So take a trip over to Skyscraper Guitars and you'll see my very popular neck angle jig there for setting the neck angle when you're building your guitars. Class opportunities in 2025. Oh, wait, I forgot to mention. New course coming up here in probably January or February of 2025 is making wooden hand planes. That is taught by traditional Brazilian woodworker Tiago Enrico Silva. And you're going to love that class. Tiago's a great instructor. And if you learn how to make your own hand plane, you can make a whole arsenal of planes and use them in your woodworking and your lutherie. It's a fantastic course. And it's really fun. It doesn't take a lot of woodworking chops. And it doesn't take a lot of tools to do it. You can do it all by hand, as we show in the video. All right, next year, learning opportunities. All of my in-house classes are already full. They've been reserved for several months now. I'm also already taking reservations for 2026. So if you want to get it in my shop here, build a guitar with me, get on my calendar, go ahead and contact me, and let's put some dates on the calendar. I know it's quite a ways out, but 2026 will be here before you know it. So go ahead and get on the calendar and reserve a spot. Also, as I mentioned earlier, I will be teaching at the Mark Adams School of Woodworking again in 2025. Jeff Jewett and I have taught a class there in high gloss spray finishing for a couple of years, and it is a very fun course. Each student can bring in a guitar, and we will finish their guitar. We do a lot of sunburst in the class. We do a lot of clear coats. And not only that, you get to pick my brain and Jeff's brains. We have a lot of years of Lutherie experience between us. So you'll learn a lot other than finishing, such as touch-ups, repairs. We even measure frequencies in the class. Very, very fun class. It's going to be happening in July of 2025 at the Mark Adams School of Woodworking in Franklin, Indiana. So go ahead and contact the school and get signed up for that. Okay, well, I guess that about covers it. It's been a busy year. Once again, I'm very thankful and grateful to all of the people that made the effort to come to the Lutherie Academy O'Brien Guitars this year and take a class either with me or with Trevor Gore, and also those that made the effort to be at the Mark Adams School of Woodworking, where I taught inlay and French polish. I wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, all the best in 2025. Take this time during the new year to perhaps get out of the shop a little bit. If you're like me and you're in the shop 24/7, take a little bit of time, get out of the shop, spend some time with family and friends, enjoy the holiday season, and then hit the ground running in 2025. Happy building, folks. See you next year.
Yeah, buddy.